Hey everyone, I'm Michael Majors.
And I'm Gerry Thompson.
And you're watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com. Hey everyone, today on the Versus series, we got a veteran who's back after a long hiatus.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm here to play some Magic. I don't know.
Yeah, we're just going to play some cards. But I'm playing a bit of a unique Sultai control deck that placed in the top 25 of the Open in Atlanta. Should be a lot of fun. It's kind of an evolution of the Black-Green Seasons Pass deck that the Pantheon played at the Pro Tour. It's kind of streamlined a little bit, less about accruing this gigantic advantage with the Dark Petition Seasons Past engine and more about getting on the battlefield like Jace Vryn's Prodigy, Sylvan Advocate, utilizing Dragonlord Silumgar, which is really well positioned in the format right now against a plethora of Planeswalkers. So it looks to be pretty powerful. I'm excited to play with it.
Yeah, your deck looks good. I feel like these games should be kind of drawn out, kind of long, but really grindy, really interactive, and should be a lot of fun. Meanwhile, I'm just playing green-white tokens because that's kind of what I've been doing lately. A couple weekends ago, I went 16-1 at an Open, which is not bad.
It sounded a lot better 2 rounds before.
Yeah, 15-0s. Once you get that first loss, then it's just like, there's a blemish.
That blemish, exactly.
It's not good anymore. I didn't even win the tournament. Tom Ross did. But green-white tokens has been really good to me, and I built my deck in such a way to be able to play like these long, grindy games a little bit better than the other green-white decks in the format. So yeah, this should be a lot of fun.
Yep, definitely worried about Evolutionary Leap. I think that's going to be the pivotal card in the matchup. Definitely lets Green-White go super long, even against this extremely controlling deck that has Seasons Pass to traditionally go over the top of mid-range strategies. But
if I can beat a Resolve Seasons Pass, like a good one, I would be shocked. But
really,
yeah, I mean, you get like 6 cards back or whatever. That's insane.
One of them's a land,
sure, but that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely nice, but yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how it's going to play out, to be completely honest with you. Dragonlord Silumgar is extremely powerful against green-white tokens.
I'm terrified of that card, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, let's find out. All right, back for the die roll. We're going to do a little poker hand.
Okay, so you go and then I go. I don't want to
You don't want to do it simultaneously?
I don't want to go at the same time and hit your dice or whatever. I don't want you blaming me for any bad hands.
Just maximizes the sweat too.
See,
I would have done it.
Straight?
That's such a good roll.
See, I have this odd little duckling in here. I got 4 black sheep. Trips.
I win.
So unlucky.
All right, my hand's fine.
Yeah, my hand is good. I would prefer to have a 2-drop, but
I would prefer to be able to cast my 2-drop, but you can't have everything.
Okay. Well, when you're splashing Jace, you have some issues, I think.
Sure.
Well, that's why Oath is great in the deck. Basically a split card. You can get a land if you need it, maybe a Planeswalker threat, or just fill your curve. And I was good on lands. So yeah. Now we're kind of just firing on all cylinders here.
I just added a 4 and a 5 drop to my hands. You're doing great over here.
Okay. And I just peeled the perfect card actually. So
Nissa.
My opponent, he is more like plants. Little Andrea Mangucci quote for y'all.
Yes, I'm sure everyone gets it.
They don't, which makes it even better.
Coitus, go.
See, I can't beat that card.
I hope not. It's really all I got.
All right, so how greedy do we want to be? Obviously, if we just want to use all our mana this turn, we could do this little thing, this little number. But at the same time, this animal kills my advocate, and then gets to attack my Nissa. It's pretty annoying. Oh dear. For a deck that operates basically at sorcery speed, it is like kind of tough to play.
It is.
It's just like every turn you kind of just want to play the most mana worth of threats that you can, but at the same time, it's like that's kind of tough sometimes.
Yeah, like even if you just like play Gideon here, 5 removal spell, it's going to be very difficult for you to pull ahead.
Well, pull ahead, yes. Oh, what if you like languish? Oh, I guess your Cletus dies.
That sounds great for you.
Yeah, then that's not bad. That's not bad. Herm.
One day I'll be able to cast you.
There's no way you kept a hand that doesn't have a removal spell. I think this allows me to.
I don't know about that.
I'm a coward. I'm gonna stone that thing.
All right.
You get a Max McVetti. I'm gonna pound you for 2.
16.
And make a plant. And I think one more quick talking point is that I think a lot of people just kind of like go minus on their Nissas a little bit too quickly and try and give them the beatdowns and stuff. But I like just like building up your Planeswalker, and it's just like in 2 turns this thing is going to draw me a bunch of cards. So I'm fine just doing this.
Yeah, I probably can't beat the 7, so it makes it to where I have to start pressuring your Nissa at some point. That's certainly an interesting draw. So now we can just play this if we want to. Spending our entire turn to cast this card seems a little weak, considering Gerry can just hit us for 5 next turn at the worst, and he can probably just build his board from there. And I would like to be able to turn its kicker on, so to speak. That being said, I do kind of wanted to start casting some sorceries so I can cash in this later.
Just mono sorcery standard.
Oh, goodness. Could just backdoor into it with this, though. So if I'm interested in casting this card this turn, then I certainly want to crack my clue first. So I think that's where I'm going to start.
Dude, I was even going to suggest that. I was like, if you want to do nothing this turn, you can start by correcting your clue, you know?
Oh, gosh. That's not very good. All right. I'm going to take a point and play Jace. Your turn.
Okay. Jace in Old Standard was so threatening, but it's like, look over there. You just have nothing in your graveyard. It's like, yeah, I guess you can loot. Sure.
Discard the backup copies of Jace I've accrued.
Nice. I'll play Gideon. And I could do some stuff this turn. Like, I could certainly make an emblem and then minus my Nissa. That puts Advocate out of Languish range. And then it also means that he can't, like, Silumgar my Gideon and make an emblem. And it's, like, pretty aggressive. What are you at right now?
15 life.
15? I gotta get used to keeping life totals, man.
Gotta catch up.
So, yeah, I'm just going to emblem. Do this basically just because of Dragonlord Silumgar. Like, I'm deathly afraid. And then I will smush you.
Yep.
8 damage.
I'm at 7.
That is all I got. Your turn.
I thought these matchups would be grindy. I'm just getting beat down.
Well, I did peel a 2 and a 3.
Was that good?
Yes, it was, actually.
I have lots of 5s in my hand. So yeah, I certainly can't just take the turn off to cast this because I'll probably die, and then I'm forced to like put Jace on Sylvan Advocate, not getting anywhere, take a bunch of damage from these plants.
Yes.
So
die to my plant army.
Probably just need to loot here.
Okay.
Hit something. Okay, that's not the worst.
Uh-oh.
That'll play. 7 lives. All right, I'm going to discard a Dark Petition.
Your favorite card?
I do like this card a lot. I don't like having this number of copies in my hand, though.
This isn't vintage. You can't just like storm off.
No. I think we're pretty much just locked into firing up our land and using this card to interact this turn so we don't die. So I'm just going to play Evolving Wilds and pass. And I'm going to get an island at some point.
What to do? So say you have Quagmire and Ultimate Price.
That's just so unrealistic, man.
What if I minus Nissa? Take like 3 damages. It's not a ton. Whatever. We started down this plan. Let's keep it going.
Got to commit.
Rawr, plant army.
All right, so I could just do this and go to 1.
Do that.
I also just die to Avis or Dramoka's command on the spot, so that seems a bit risky. So I'm going to animate my Quagmire.
Yep.
All right, I'll block a plant.
Pass.
And then I will Price Advocate. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I take 3 damage.
No.
Oh, no, I'm dead.
Yeah.
All right, that's that. All right, back here for game 2. Hand is a little land heavy, but we can play on curve, so I will keep.
Well, you capped. You don't even get a scry. Look at me. So exciting. So my hand is good. This card is also good. And the issue is that it's just like a little expensive, but I think that's still okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
All right. So the only way I get punished by leading on this land is if I just draw like a 5 and a 6 mana spell consecutively. So I think it's pretty safe.
Well, you know what's gonna happen, Michael. I don't even know why.
I don't actually know what's gonna happen at all.
This is tough. So if I bottomed that card, I would probably take this one. But now I don't really need that one, and I need this more, I think. So I'm going to take a forest.
It's less exciting than the Sylvan Advocate from last game.
Well,
your turn.
It's there.
Oh, man.
So you have a Sylvan Advocate. I'm a little jealous.
You should be.
I just have this silly Hangerback Walker.
Get you.
Yep, I accept.
I will play a Nissa. Get a forest. It'll be your turn.
Now you're giving me the beatdowns. This is not how this is supposed to go.
Aggressive Sultai.
Oh, man. Oh, man. This is kind of problematic, though. I guess if you have a Kalitas, you have the mana for Kalitas, too.
I do.
Ooh. I mean, we can still end up just doing this at a later point, but that is kind of far down the line. So I guess I just hope you don't have Kalitas. We're going to counter fight, and this is just me not respecting Nissa Vastwood Seer. I just want to point this out right now. This could be a bad idea.
Didn't you learn this last week? It's so good.
I did that. I did that to people like all tournament.
All right, attack you.
16.
Play a Quagmire. Your turn.
Yes, Temple of Tilt.
I have the forest.
Oh yeah, that's true. Did you see when I played turn 3 Nissa against Chihoy, and then turn 4 I like played Fortified Village because I was like, oh, I just want him to think that I don't have any more lands or whatever, and then I realized that I just searched for forest and showed him, so I just like sheepishly untapped it and showed him the forest, and he was just like, yeah, man, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know, Chihoy.
He's pretty intimidating. I get it.
So I am definitely playing Plant Nissa. And I'm definitely going to have a mana left over, and it is whether or not I want to pump this Hangerback Walker or just attack my opponent. So we can just skip this stuff, I guess. Skip through that.
Could minus an attack.
Oh, not doing that. That is not happening. If Michael attacks Nissa, which he will, I will block with Plant. If I attack with Hangerback...
Well, if there's a world where you want to attack, then you should do it because if I kill it, then you could like minus your Nissa and have a Thopter squad or something like that potentially.
I'm not going to do that.
All right, take it.
I'm going to just pound you.
17.
Go.
All right, I'll grasp your Plant.
What does that mean?
I have Hissing Quagmire.
Oh, that was really dumb. All right, Plant Nissa dead.
All right.
I guess you skip your turn. It's like not the worst.
But... Yeah, I didn't have anything else to do anyways. Your turn.
Fair enough. Just kidding. I did not play against a lot of creature lands throughout the course of the tournament.
I see.
It is really weird playing an entire tournament and then just like playing against this weird deck and just not knowing what's going on.
So close to flipping Nissa and punishing you. It's going to be great.
Well, yes and no. So we're going to fight.
14.
And then I'll play a Morph.
All right.
Morph number 1.
I see what you're about.
In case you were wondering.
I'm certainly curious.
Man, I really should have not attacked with that Hangerback Walker. That was...
that was a pretty good draw. I'm not going to lie to you. Play a Kalitas.
Oh, come on.
I will attack with my Nissa.
I'm in a bad way here, I think. I do want to block that Nissa, though.
I accept.
I understand. Oh, man, I'm so dead. Yeah, I'll block, and then I'll get command back.
All right. I'll go ahead and take this opportunity to grasp your Hangerback.
And miss your triggers.
No. You can go ahead and exile those whenever it's convenient for you.
I did already.
All right,
it was very convenient.
Okay.
So I have a command with no creatures. That's really cool. I also have a Nissa that is just going to die. So, yeah, life is good, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah, I'm just going to say go. I'm going to give it one more turn to actually try and draw like a Gideon or something, and then actually have like 2 blockers potentially.
Could just be playing against an Avacyn or whatever, but...
Oh, would I showboat for the camera? Would I do that?
Yes, you would. And I don't really care. We'll just attack.
Take it.
All right.
Come on, man.
You're at 9.
You're at 20?
I'm at,
No?
is that from the
17?
previous game?
Dude,
No, it's 17.
I don't know. I can't keep life.
I just can't trust you.
I tried to give you life points. Why would you not trust me?
So
Clearly, I'm very
I
generous.
can cast this card and not really do anything with the mana, and I'm not really sure what I want, and I already have a huge advantage on the battlefield. Both my cards are good, so I'm just going to sit and say pass.
I'm the opposite. I have no battlefield, and all my cards are bad. I did draw a magic card, though. So we're going to play Nissa.
Okay.
Make a plant.
That technically does something.
Go.
All right. Gerry is at 9.
Can't even try and bluff Avacyn against Michael because I only have 4 mana.
There's certainly a world where I just want to like invest in my Kalitas, use my mana, make it 5 power. So yeah, so I actually have to like think and figure out what I'm going to do with my cards. It's pretty difficult.
Yeah, just battleship, man. Just
Yeah.
let me draw a stone. Give me a chance.
Baneslayer Kalitas is a lot of fun anyways.
It is. It really is. Oh, if you're only going halfway?
Yeah. Got to diversify your bonds, man.
I guess.
So if I just steal Gerry's plant and put him to 2, then he has pretty small chance of coming back from that, especially when I have additional resources. Less greedy plays, just take the Nissa and pound him. Probably should just do that. So I'm just going to attack you first.
Gonna block Kalitas.
Okay. Are we double commanding my zombie?
Counter and sack.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's
Counter
fine. No
and
problem.
fight.
Man, maybe I should have stole that plant.
Plants versus zombies, baby. Who wins?
All right.
All right. Well, you killed my plant. But
Okay.
I guess it's a tie.
I'll go to 22. And I'll Dragonlord Solmgar. And you know what? I really want to plant. It's your turn.
Come on, top deck. Ooh, planes. Give me that. We're back for sideboarding. This is basically what I do against like these other control decks kind of thing. Like Dramoka's command has some targets, not a bunch. It is tough to actually keep a creature in play sometimes, and I'm basically just swapping those for more efficient removal, Declaration and Stone, and Stasis Snare. Archangel Avacyn doesn't do a whole lot, despite winning me the first game. It is just this really expensive thing. Sometimes, like, your board is just kind of dry, so you don't get much value out of the Indestructible. It is one of those things that just, like, dies to languish. They don't have a lot of creatures, so you're not really trying to transform it to wipe their board or anything. It's just, like, this expensive, clunky card. Sometimes I'll keep some in because I have Evolutionary Leap. It's pretty easy to get that going and actually, like, find an Avacyn, and that kind of gives you, like, these backdoor outs to weird situations. But for the most part, I like just shaving on these, trimming your curve a little bit. And then the last card I cut is a Nissa Voice of Zendikar, which I think is reasonable, but since I'm going to be on the play for this game, I would rather just have the extra land in my deck. When I'm on the draw, I generally take out a land, especially when I'm bringing in the Nissas. But other than that, for cards I'm bringing in, Nissa Vastwood Seer, because I was pretty jealous about Michael's Grey Ogre, which kind of gave me the beatdowns. But Nissa Late is super great, especially when you have Evolutionary Leap. It allows you to leap into these things that are just very, very potent threats. Den Protector is a nice thing to leap into also, especially once you're boarding in more spells like Stone and Secure the Wastes, just because it basically like lets you leap into a spell, which is kind of sweet. It kind of like breaks what the card does. And then Secure the Wastes, which are typically good against control decks, like this instant speed threat. You can pump them up with your various planeswalkers and whatnot. I'm not sure how much Michael's one Virulent Plague is going to affect things, especially since I am siding out Dromoka's commands and, bringing in more token makers. But if it turns out where like the Plague is very easy to find and ends up being very, very good against me, I may want to trim on actual token makers. And then there are things like Linvala and Planar Outburst, which might be cards that I go to when I'm on the draw.
All right, over on my side, basically just improving the ways that I can interact with Gerry's deck. Negate and Duress are awesome against Planeswalkers, various removal. I think I'm mostly going to be trying to protect my Kalitas in most games, and so those help facilitate that strategy. Then I'm also incorporating a few additional bullets. Even though I'm boarding out one Dark Petition, there's still 2 in the deck. Naturalize is a nice out to Evolutionary Leap and Stasis Snare. Virulent Plague kind of shuts down a lot of the incidental value that his Planeswalkers can accumulate. Kalitas, as I just mentioned, is just incredible in this matchup and one of the main things I want to be doing post-board. And then an Omnixilus is just a nice value card. If Gerry can't remove it, then it can kind of run away with the game. Cards that I'm removing, Jace Friend's Prodigy. It's a little clunky, hard to cast on curve. When I'm more interested in just pinpointing the interaction that I'm interested in doing in the game, I'm probably not interested in taking turn off to cast Jace. Dark Petition, don't want to draw multiple copies. Pulse Marasa, I don't think many of my cards are going to end up in the graveyard.
I have a lot of exile effects.
Yeah, basically everything exiles in white. And we were actually talking about this off camera. Transgress the Mind was Gerry suggested to board out. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, basically, I've played against a lot of Transgress the Minds, and especially with how my post board is configured, I'm trimming on my curve, like my big things that you can actually hit with Transgress, and I'm boarding in a lot of things that are really powerful in the matchup that are things that he would want to hit with his discard spell, but can't, like Den Protector, Secure the Waste, and sometimes even Declaration in Stone. So I found that Transgress the Mind actually just ends up missing against me a decent portion of the time, despite me having like Nissa and Gideon in my deck. And most of the things that I think you would want to take with Transgress are spells anyway, so Duress and even things like Negate are kind of just a strict upgrade.
Yeah, right. Originally, I had the nod of keeping Transgresses in my deck and not having my Duresses, so we're going to try that swap and see how it plays out, but you can join us in a moment for the games.
Well, I was defeated last game, so I'm on the play, and my hand, like some of the hands just look like this, where it's like, I don't know how this is going to shake out exactly, but this is kind of the perfect thing to like fix all of your weird hands.
That's good enough.
Yeah, so I'm in there. I'm in there for sure.
All right, I took a mulligan to 6. This hand looks pretty decent. It's got a lot of the cards that I'm interested in playing in the matchup. My Scry. It would be pretty greedy for me to bottom this, even though it doesn't actually help me cast many of my spells, but I'll keep it.
All right, so Oath and this, I guess.
It's like drawing 2 cards, right? You don't have to deal with those later?
I kind of wanted those.
I see. All right, we're just going to lead on this. Your turn.
All right. Hang Father for Un. Poor Un.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this forest doesn't help us cast the card in my hand that I want to cast, but I think I'm kind of obligated to get it. Another forest off the top. Brutal.
Come on, top deck.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, so basically, what happens when you have Evolutionary Leap in play is that you just want lands. So that's why I was kind of upset about bottoming all those lands. But I'm done.
Yeah, when you're just super flush on resources at all times, you just want to be able to use your mana every turn.
He did not respond to my leap by trying to kill my Hangerback Walker. I could have ticked it up and made 2 Thopters, which, maybe is like not even good for him. But either way, I like the fact that he had no response. I also don't know what he could kill Hangerback Walker with black and green mana. Just like Abrupt Decay.
So this turn,
that's not legal.
Casting Nissa is pretty ineffective. It's not working us towards this card. And when Gerry has already assembled Evo Leap plus Hangerback Walker, I think I either want to work towards casting this by morphing this or just getting this into play. I think we can wait on this, so it's kind of ugly, but we're going to morph. Your turn.
Okay. We're going to tick up. Oh my. I have too much going on right now.
You having a lot of fun?
No. Nah, I am. You're right. I don't know what to do, though.
You have Hangerback Walker Evo Leap. The world is your oyster.
That's what I don't know what to do. I have too many things.
You're going to draw so many cards.
Yeah. So this is the spot where it's like, I just want to keep making my land drops, but Leap is just going to like clog my hand with expensive stuff. But I did trim my curve, and I have stuff like Nissa Vastwood Seer in my deck to help me make my land drops off Evo Leap. So I do got a lot going on, and it is definitely good. The only real choice is whether or not I play this card this turn. I don't think that's great. I kind of just think I want to start leaping. Then maybe, yeah. All right, we'll just. So if I tick up now, then I can't block, which is slightly annoying. So yeah, I'll just say go.
Okay. Ugh, so ugly. All right, so.
I guess if you flip your thing, I can't block anyway, so whatever.
So if we just go ahead and play this pretty much forces Gerry to tick up, crack the Hangerback Walker, and then just try to draw some cards, which I think is ultimately fine. Since we drew this, I'm not really interested in unmorphing my Dim Protector anymore.
Ever?
At some point, yes, but man, it's just ugly over here.
Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of ugly over here. I don't know what you got going on, but.
All right, I'm gonna cast a Virulent Plague.
Yeah. Okay. So, tick up.
Just gonna run wild over there.
Sack. Make sure you make your Thopters first.
It's true. If you start leaping without putting your Thopters on the battlefield, you have missed your trigger.
Michael's a jerk, and he would definitely call me on it. So.
Would not.
Dude, let me just spread my propaganda.
Right. Ross already does that.
Okay, well, I don't want to do what Ross does. Let's just mill 10 lands. Just up.
Did you want those?
I did. If you're just going to kill my tokens, then I don't. Random order. Oh, I don't shuffle those very well. Whatever.
Have you never done it in a random order?
I don't know. It just never gets to the point where I'm like, oh, let's get to the bottom of my deck. Nissa. DP, that's not bad.
That's not bad. It's fine, man.
Leap.
Resolve?
No, I'm leaping. All right, so I got more hangerbacks.
Oh, what was this? What was the third card?
Don't worry about it.
I need to know.
not great.
Right, hit you. Go.
18 life. Oh, I just want land. Land.
If you had hit a Vastwood Seer there, that would have been rough.
My God.
How could I ever win?
I don't know. You probably could. All right, so this one Virulent Plague is proving to be somewhat annoying. Just gotta throw that out there. Bink.
Clue's better than a morphing.
Could be anything.
Could be.
And then what? And then what? I kind of don't want to play my thing because they could kill it, but whatever. Go. Because I don't have another land to protect my thing with Evolutionary Leap.
Ooh. So I could be efficient and cast one of these cards and correct my clue, but I think I just want to get my boy Kalitas in there. Your turn. You have a DP, man. Stop being so greedy.
I don't have any land. I drew a stone, though. Time for 2.
All right. Give me a McVetti.
No, I'm just kidding. Hanger back.
Is that first blood? And I hit you for 2.
Yeah. Go.
Yep.
And I have not made any ill-advised attacks yet this game, so.
Oh, man. All right. So I could just play this, but I really want to hit my land drop.
Me too.
So
all my lands are on the bottom in a somewhat random order.
It's basically once again free for me to lead on cracking a clue since I'm going to be playing a 3-mana spell, and if I spike a land, then I can just cast this. So McVetti out of here.
I'm guessing that Michael doesn't have negate, or he has no intentions of casting negate this turn.
Genius.
I was doing a little investigating.
Your turn.
My boy Max McVetti, he inspired me. So
I would have really liked to hold the Nissa until I could flip her immediately, but unfortunately it just didn't pan out that way.
Temple of Tilt. All right, I wonder if there's a way around this. Nope, there's not a way around this.
There's just not. Unless you have an Oath of Nissa.
There's not. There's no way around it. This is just a sad state of affairs here. Well, sometimes I like going off with the Nissa plant evolutionary leap combo. In this case, we
Cheese the beatdowns.
we can't do anything else. Face.
All right. I am forced to accept, I believe. That's 5 damages.
Get your 5 damage.
Jeez.
Go.
13 life.
Hope you miss your land drop.
I got big plans. Land? Oh, man.
Oh, don't do this to me, Michael.
I needed a land there. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. I think I really want to clear that Nissa out. It would have been nice if we had drawn a land, then I could have, like, stolen the Nissa, transformed my Nissa, and then legend rolled his, which would have been pretty dope, but didn't work out.
My Nissa's not even doing anything.
I know, I just wanted to do it because it's such a sweet play. That's reasonable, right?
Yeah. I am mad at you.
All right. Let's get that out of there.
Leap!
It's like I did nothing.
Yeah. You boomeranged my Sylvan Advocate.
Hit your thing. Play Advocate, your turn.
Well, yours is large.
Just gonna tap my island to convince Gerry that I don't have negate.
You don't. Ooh. Navy SEALs. Herm. Token maker, what's up?
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. I'm going to tap it for mana. I'm going to play a 4/5 creature.
All right.
And I'm a coward, so I'll just do that right
man.
now.
Come on.
And then I'm done.
Too many permanents in play.
Oh, dude, I know.
Ooh. That's nice. That's nice.
I'll stack up all my silly enchantments over here. I'll probably forget about them.
It's weird. So I want to cast this card, but I'm not sure what I want to be targeting. If I just take Gerry's Sylvan Advocate, then I can actually attack with mine. So it seems a lot better than just taking King or Backwalker, since Virulent Play's kind of shutting that down, but theoretically this could backfire.
What do you mean by take exactly?
I will target your Sylvan Advocate.
Well, I don't like that. I'm going to sack him.
Coward.
Ooh, Den Protector. It's random.
Attack.
So I'm at 18 right now.
Yep. Jump it up.
This hanger back just sucks, but yeah, sure. 14.
All right, Quagmire, go.
Just want land. Land. Go.
Okay.
If I had drawn a second Oath of Nissa, I might just be going off by like rebuying Oath of Nissas with my Den Protectors.
Just trying to hit your land drops.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what I want to be doing with this card exactly. Do you have to keep in mind that at any point, Gerry can just stone something? Could have just gotten his Sylvan Advocate back if he hadn't been a coward, but that option is lost to him.
Why? What do you mean?
Could have just stoned my Sylvan Guard, gotten your Sylvan Advocate back.
Well, no. I don't have enough mana.
I know, but next turn.
Oh, sure. I don't want to get pounded for 4, man. Like, I got kind of the engine going, you know. It's
Kind
a
of,
little
kind
neutered
of.
because of the Virulent Plague, but I basically just need to stop you from getting traction and, like, dealing me damage, I think.
All right, the reality of the situation here is I think I just want to make sure that I don't get tempoed out, essentially. So I'm going to be a coward and just set my Sylvan Advocate.
Dog, I'm not trying to tempo you out. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, I know.
I will double block.
All right. I will order Hangerback Walker first.
I will Megamorph.
Okay.
And target the stone.
Okay. Pass.
They both die, right?
Yeah.
This dies? Does this die?
Did you not want to pump your thing?
Why would I want to pump my thing?
Am I missing something?
This is 5.
Yeah.
Is your creature a 4/5?
You can keep your DP alive. I mean, you might not be interested in doing that, but
I don't know. I feel like I mean, I guess. This is one of those weird spots where, like, you pass. I don't know if you're up to something. This trade looks really favorable for me, so I kind of just want to take it.
okay.
Does that make sense?
I mean, it does make sense. I'm just making sure we're on the same page here.
Are you trying to trick me?
Maybe. All right. In that case, I will break off your stasis snare.
Oh, come on!
My forest now. Transfer my homegirl. And now that Gerry has no board, I guess we'll just make a Shia.
I don't think it mattered what I did there, to be fair.
Maybe not. Your turn.
Oh, smug Michael Majors.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh my. Oh me, oh my.
Look at the diversity of my forces.
Also,
Got
why
some
did Silumgar not attack that turn?
because I thought you might be up to something crazy, man. I wanted my Nissa to be around.
You're going to play Worldbreaker. I don't get a Shia. You're going to have a Vigilance thing if I didn't block? What is happening?
Maybe if I attacked with Dragon Lord Silumgar, then you would have kept your DP around. And then you could, like, stone this, and then, like, I don't know, man. Crazy things could happen.
Okay.
And my Ashai is only a 2/2, so you could attack.
What's up? All right, okay. Your stuff makes more sense, I suppose. Oh, I'm so dead.
I hope so.
You would hope so. Sup, homegirl?
Come on.
Sup, homegirl?
That's just lucky.
We're going upstairs. To Plainstown. That's where we're going.
Pluck a planar outburst out of your sideboard.
I don't need it.
Ooh.
If you cut me to a Plains, I probably don't need it. I said if you cut me to a Plains.
It needs to be plains?
It would be nice if it were Plains, just, you know, for future happenings and whatnot.
Okay.
Wow, I'm really dead. So I'll stone your Worldbreaker.
Clue flooded.
And if I morph Den Protector, I'm still probably chumping anyway. So face up we go.
Take my Nissa up, hit a Sylvan Advocate. No real reason to pre-combat this since the zombie will just die anyways if Gerry's actually interested in jump blocking. But I would like to attack with my very large Hissing Quagmire now that I have a Sylvan Advocate. So that's...
Makes things worse for me.
Yeah. Make sure I can count. All right, play Advocate. Animate this Quagmire, and then I will, let's see. So if I send these two at Nissa, then Gerry can trade with the Shia and take 4 damage. I can make sure I just kill Nissa, which is probably what I just want to do, considering how advantaged I am on the board.
Oh, you think you're advantaged?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's a bold statement, Michael.
A little bit. So, yeah, it's ugly, but we'll just send everything in Nissa.
Well, I can't stop that. It's basically just like, do I want to trade with the Shia, or do I just want to like leap away my Den Protector? I think I gotta whittle this board down somehow. So yeah, trade with the Shia. Nissa has been defeated.
Okay. And could hit a duress here, so I'll go ahead and crack a clue. All right, your turn.
Oh, man. It's a little too late. 5. This virulent plague is beating me up. It's beating me up real bad. I think if you didn't have plague, you probably would have had to kill the leap because I would have like Hangerback and a bunch of Thopters. And
Yeah, you'd probably have like 6 Thopters right now.
yep, this game would be much more simple. Instead, I'm just really dead.
Where those Angelic Purges at?
Well, Angelic Purge is a card that is for decks that play Virulent Plague and Kalitas. Currently, those do not exist. Doesn't exist.
My boy's a genius.
It's a figment of my imagination. I'm not actually here right now.
I think that says less about you and more about me.
I'll take your word for it. God, this is so bad. Okay. Land, morph, done.
All right.
And by done, I mean that. I mean I am done. Done for.
Like with the game?
Oh, I'm still playing the game.
I see. All right, don't want to cash in my Nissa for a meager 2/2 shy. Ooh, a Ruinous Path.
God, you make like a 10/10 land.
Ooh. 14 lives. So do I want to... Yeah, whatever. Awakening's pretty cool. I'm just going to do that. All right. I will kick my Ruinous Path, awaken my forest.
Transform or Megamorph, whatever sort of flipping thing this thing is. Get back stone, leap it. Stupid Secure the Wastes.
I think I should have actually targeted a land that can produce black mana, because I could like crack my clue, and maybe if I hit duress, I would actually rather do that than attack you for 6 this turn. Maybe not, but still I could give myself the option. So.
And then I'm going to try and do this.
Oh, man.
No.
Yeah, that happens.
I put it right there.
Yeah, how did it end up in your graveyard again?
I don't know.
All right, attack you for 7.
So 7 life.
Yep. Your turn.
Well, we start all of our favorite turns with Nissa Vastwood Seer. And we play Forest, transform Nissa. Anything could happen.
Could happen to Shia.
Probably not making 2/2.
2/2? No.
We're going upstairs.
There's that plains you wanted.
Oh, thanks, Nissa. He's so good to me, girl. Flyers are pretty annoying. Yeah, stone it.
Once again, clue rich. I see. That explains a lot of your frustrations.
I'm not frustrated. Who said I was frustrated? Give me their name.
7 lives. Ooh, Season's Past. What does that do?
Oh, God.
It's actually not very good.
Yeah,
You
I
stoned
exiled all your stuff.
You stoned it all.
Man, all my Den Protectors are gone. This is going to be a hard game to win.
You have no cards in hand?
No.
Oh, man. So it's weird. It feels like I should just be trying to pressure your life total because you're at 7, but...
You're so scared of Nissa.
She's so good. I think we just want to go ahead and start by plussing.
Could just Seasons Pass the Ruinous Path, or you could just do God knows what with that.
Oh, man.
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
Look over the deck list real quick.
Maybe...
You could get Silumgar's
Command. Yeah, that seems pretty good, right?
Or Dragonlord Silumgar. You could do the play that you wanted to do where you get to Legend Rule Mine. And then you get a 3/5. That might be better.
Yeah. That sounds sweet.
Should I keep playing, or, I mean, it's up to you.
I mean, it's up to you. I'll keep my Nissa, and I'll attack you for 4.
You need another mana for that, though.
Yes, you're right.
Block. Sack to leap. Make
Yep.
a Thopter. Thopter dies. Get Advocate. Love it. Is that all you got?
Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Coward. Yes!
Ooh, what is it?
Man, now we finally have a bunch of lands in play, right? This is so exciting. I can just do so many things with my mana.
You're about to just go off?
And you know what's really good when you have a bunch of lands? An X spell. Just
That's a lot of warriors.
sort of. Sylvan Advocate, your turn.
All right.
I think it's like almost impossible for me to get to 5 creatures. It's like, oh, maybe I could Ormondal at some point, but no.
No, I think it might actually be close to impossible. I'll duress you.
Response. Nothing.
And
You only did that because I showed you what I drew.
no comment. So we can Advocate, Animate Quagmire, forces Gerry to jump block Forest. Right? Yes. Okay, we'll do that. Minus on Advocate.
So my Nissas and my DPs are gone. I don't have Avacyn in my deck. Okay. I think I'm just dead.
All right.
I'll stop playing now. All right, so I'm on the play, and I did change a little bit in sideboarding. Or did I, Michael? I'm basically just trying to trick him, but I'm keeping mine. My hand's great.
He's just a real jerk. Other than the fact that all of my lands enter the battlefield tap, we're good to go.
That's just good deck building. No, I'm just kidding. Would that I could.
Go.
Fair enough. Go.
Advocate. Go.
Tilt. How am I supposed to get through that? How does anyone get through that? Just playing more of them, I guess. Go.
Ew, that's a fun draw. All right, well, your turn. A block.
Which one? Take 2.
This one.
Take 2.
All right. Resolves.
Done.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I might have some responses.
Please do. Cash them in.
Just unbelievable that he gets to use his mana this turn.
It's incredible. I really can't describe the feeling.
What if I just played a Gideon? It'd be so good. Gideon. So kind of silly to throw away an Advocate. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with that statement. It's silly. We'll just.
I would be extremely pleased if you were to do that.
But it could be anything. It could be a Nissa Vastwood Seer. Do you understand? Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna crack that and get a forest. Your turn.
Ooh, doctor. Ooh, doctor. Likely playing this first. I think we would like to do this, though.
So I have the option of double blocking, which would be absolutely disastrous if
I had
Avacyn or Dramoka's Command or a Stasis Snare. Yeah, actually just anything.
Well, no, I mean, I would snare your Nissa and then they just bounce.
What? And if I just block with a Sylvan Advocate, it's disastrous if Gerry has a Dromoka's,
natural connections?
a Dromoka's command or natural connections. Man. But if I just like let him deal me 4 damage, he's gonna make fun of me till the end of time. So I just can't.
True.
I just can't
if
win.
If he blocks, he gets blown out, and if he takes it, I just make fun of him.
I literally can't win. I'll take 4.
Yes.
I hate everything.
Morph go.
I should have just blocked. Better to get blown out than this.
I'm not saying anything, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever, man.
What are you at?
14 now.
Jeez. I'm at a healthy 20? A robust 20 life points?
What's that like?
No idea.
So it's tough. This is definitely my most efficient play, but I really can't rely on it surviving through the turn. And I would have to just like chump away some of my board position to keep it alive, which would suck. And if I kill a Sylvan Advocate, then Gerry's DP can just kill it naturally, no problem. So I'm kind of forced to hit the DP and then just like hope that Gerry doesn't have 6 land.
Man, what if you just double blocked my Advocate and then like played Ob Nixilis and like killed my other thing?
I'd be in great shape.
Interesting.
Shut up. But I didn't do that. So we work with what we got here. Definitely don't feel like I can take the turn off just to cast this card. It's not going to get me far enough ahead. Just playing this doesn't really compete with a bunch of 4/5s, so I made my bed. All right, I'm going to minus on your morph.
I'm going to get back my leap.
Yep.
I'll put it in my graveyard face down.
Your turn.
I just don't want to show you.
It's just like a plant token.
Yeah. This might not be too bad. This might not be a bad turn.
Oh, do you feel pretty good about your spot?
Well, yeah. This.
Come on. You got to choose. You don't get both.
I know. Man, Cancer would be great. I'd just like get 4 of his lands probably.
Do you think I would just double jump?
I don't care.
I'm just curious. Like, why would you cast your pre-combat?
Because I'm going to attack with both and kill your Ob Nixilis.
No, I understand that, but like, would you rather me double jump and still have Stasis Snare and me have Ob Nixilis?
No.
Okay. So you think I would double jump?
I don't know. I don't know what's in your hand. I barely know what's in your deck.
Okay.
I just know that I'm killing your Ob Nixilis this turn.
That is happening.
And I'm going to untap with Evo Leap, assuming bad things don't happen, and then I like my spot. So, Nissa is certainly scary, but I think this makes it better for me. So double attack. I still have that thing too. Good.
Well, you probably don't need me to tell you that this has been disastrous.
If you want to go into great detail about how disastrous it is, feel free. I'm a good listener.
Are you? I'm just going to play my Cletus. It'll be your turn.
If I draw land?
I probably can't win.
Well.
How'd it go over there?
Not ideal.
Okay.
I will say that.
So I'm still playing Magic? Is that what you're telling me?
Sort of. It was a Temple of Tilts. It was not ideal.
Come on, man.
It was not ideal. 4, I suppose? 4 is a good number.
That's like hitting an untapped land for your turn.
Yeah, you're right. All right, I'm going to play Leap.
Okay.
And is it worth it for me to... Yeah.
1 card in hand?
Yep.
All right, I'll take 8.
Okay, go.
I'm at 6.
So then the answer is yes, it was worth it. Now you're going to have a land. We're going to have dueling Nissas.
That is an interesting card for sure.
Stuff's going to be weird. I feel like every time you draw a card in that deck, you're like, oh, that's interesting.
I mean, this deck's cool. There's a lot of stuff going on.
It looks cool. It's one of the few decks I feel like is actually going over the top of me in my postboard plan. So it does look good.
So my plan initially was just to cast this and kill an Advocate, flip my Nissa, and kind of start to try to pull ahead, even though I'm fighting through an Evo Leap. This card certainly has a higher ceiling. If we can draw like multiple cards to interact, and then we can like kick this on the next turn, then maybe we can actually win the game. Whereas this kind of just like pulls us back to parity a little bit, but we're still trailing behind Evolutionary Leap. So
I mean, every time I leap, you have Kalitas too, which is
yeah, but like I don't know.
It's the same stuff with the Virulent Plague. It just shuts down my Hangerback Walkers. It makes it so much worse.
Certainly the Hangerback argument is valid. Something about just like casting 7-mana Ultimate Price though just doesn't feel good. It's probably like the safer play, but like if I felt like Avacyn was even a possibility, then
you should probably not do that.
Yeah, then I just like can't make that play. So
might just lose the game on the spot.
Right. I'm just going to
You're at 6, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Which granted, I guess Avacyn becomes pretty dangerous too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like Painful Truths for 1. Get your cycle on.
I've done it before. It's ugly.
I think it's single digits for me, but yeah, I've done it.
You know what? Maybe. It's tough out here, man. All right. I'm going to start by playing a forest, transforming my Nissa. I will now cast Dark Petition. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good.
Okay.
It's ugly.
7-mana Ultimate Price. Got it.
What'd you think I meant?
Kick a Ruinous Path or something? I was just like, that's just like a weird
Taking
thing.
this card. And now I will make a Shia and pass the turn.
So I'm not going to cut you. I definitely don't want to leap away my Advocates. I think we need that. But if Nissa delivers us something good, that would be awesome. Alternatively, we could just make a Shia ourselves. And if we go attack, he has to like double block. We can kill Kalitas that way, which is pretty nice. But if we just find a removal spell off Nissa, it's like pretty disastrous for him. But also if we just make a Shia, we can kind of just like cement our advantage there too. So I think I am going to lean towards making a Shia, and then we'll see what happens after combat, I guess. We can always change our mind.
All right. Ultimate Price is Sultai Advocate. Oh, man.
Sup?
Are both of them coming at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, you're at 6.
I get that. Just confirming. Oh, it's tough. All right. So if man.
Trigger.
Yeah, I get it. All right, so if I just chump a Sylvan Advocate, then I'll go to 2 life. My Painful Truce is turned off. It's not great. I can double chump, but I'm not sure that actually gets me anywhere. So it looks like my best option is just to put Kalitas on a Sylvan Advocate and go to 5. But then we're probably facing down a Shia, which I can't beat either.
Well, alternatively, like, if you can't kill this and you just block 1, I can just leap away 1 after Kalitas dies, if you jump with Kalitas.
And then you can put me to 2.
Yeah, right, but then this flips and kills you if you're Kalitas. Oh, I guess you gain 3 life.
Yeah,
Never mind. Well, I could kill your Nissa that way. I don't know if that matters.
Sure. I mean, that might actually just be the right play. Yeah, I'm just going to put Kalitas on Advocate.
Okay, so you go up to 9, but down to 5.
5.
And then... Or no, it still doesn't work. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. All right, we're going to go to 2. Make a
Come on.
Do we only have 1? It's legendary? All right.
It is legendary.
Okay. I guess I should just leap away a Shia, right?
Yes.
Since these live through languish
Yep.
and whatnot. Okay, so we'll do that. Another advocate. All right, just going off. And I think I'd rather just keep leap open. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't know how you can win if I just play this. Oh, I guess you could languish because of this.
Yep.
All right, go. Trigger. Yeah, I'll kill it. I think it's worth it to just
That would have been really good for me.
listen.
I mean, I probably was still out of Avison,
Yeah, yeah. There's just no point, though.
but all right, go for broke. I reckon. Actually, oh man, I can't even do this into languish. Land off.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have flipped Avison. Should probably just flip it on my turn.
All right, I'm a
2 life.
Oh, maybe we can live.
What?
All right. Do what you got to do, I guess. Ruin his path this.
Leap. Whew.
Man, how could I have any chance? You've drawn so many Nissas. Your turn,
Should I leap away an advocate?
please. Just give me a shot.
Well, now I can just make a Shia, play other Nissa, tick up on that. I think that's the best plan.
I'm gonna respond.
Make a Shia.
So I'm gonna respond with his ultimate price so that there might be some crazy world.
I'm sorry.
Well, I was trying to play around potentially him doing that.
Yeah.
But
But if I just attack and I shouldn't even like have to do this, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot you were 2. Forgot about the
That's what I
paper
was
truce.
trying to do, though.
Yes.
So if Gerry doesn't have another creature in play, then I can price this, and then he can't just like maybe he doesn't even want to, but he could sack the Ashaya, try to find Avison, and then I'm dead. So
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
all right, back here for game 5. It's just a true Sultai mage hand, just a little bit of everything. I'm good.
This hand is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like dead in 6 turns?
Probably.
Go.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
You have to think about it.
Canopy Vista. Well, it's not a big think, you know, but there are some options.
Ooh, never mind. I do want to cast a 2 off this turn, I think. Yep. All right, we're gonna play an Island Advocate. Go.
Wow. Wowie, wow.
Okay. Oh man, that's my girl. That is my girl. Attack.
Block. Dead weight.
That would be nice. Your turn.
Attack.
Block.
Go. Oh, man. Let me see that forest. What forest you get? All right.
Just a little Avison Restored Forest for you.
No Kalitas mana.
Go.
Okay, that's a card. Never beaten that card in my life, I don't think, but it is a card. All right, this is where the door opens up. We have a lot of options. I'm probably gonna mess it up. I'm gonna start with Fortified Village, showing you this forest again, and I kind of want to like do something on this turn, but mostly doing nothing seems better. I feel like I should be doing something. Ugh.
Whatever do you mean?
Dude, it's complicated. All right, we're gonna do something. We're gonna stone the advocate.
All right.
And bash.
Oh, block here, Nissa.
Okay, take some damages. You get a max too.
I do.
I'm gonna play a leap. Go.
Munch.
That's not good.
Your turn.
Should have done nothing. Should have done nothing. Was there one Ob Nixilis?
Yeah.
God, that's a tilt. That is a tilt. Wow.
If you just like attack with both, I'd probably just aim a coward, don't block again.
You blocked the first time.
I could have done anything. Could have blocked.
You're a
not
wild
blocked.
card, Michael.
I
I
am.
know. I understand. Ugh. Oh, that was bad.
Beautiful.
Morph.
Okay.
Done. It's all about maintaining board parity, especially in matchups where planeswalkers exist. And sometimes trading off bodies, despite seeming somewhat profitable because you have things like Den Protector, actually ends up not being the case.
And the exact inverse is why I was so excited to trade my Nissa with his. At 17.
You know when I make a play and at the end of it I'm not very happy about it, and you make a play and at the end of it you're really happy about it. It's probably not great.
Probably not good for you.
I like you spending your mana to not do anything though. I do.
I'm drawing a card.
Yeah, not doing
It's
anything.
a good card too, actually. Go.
It is a good card. It's like the perfect for me though, because I can just stone your thing and kill your thing.
Yeah, it's not bad for you.
I don't know. With him doing that, I feel like he might just have another Kalitas.
But I just drew it off the top. Like I just went like this.
I didn't see that, Michael. I wasn't paying enough attention.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, but you telling me that.
Does that influence your decision at all?
No, because I can't trust you.
Why wouldn't you trust me?
Because
you're so untrustworthy?
yes,
Okay.
it's me projecting actually.
I see.
So do I want Nissa or Advocate? Nissa gives me a little bit of value. Advocate is just a ginormous beater.
You just already have a stone?
Yes.
Jeez.
That's why I'm like, well, maybe I want backup stone. But maybe that's crazy. I could just like force you to do something about this Nissa, I guess. We'll do that. Yep. So that, play Forest, Stone Kalitas, kill Ob. Done.
Me and Max are becoming good friends over here.
You hang out for very small periods of time. I
Very
think it's
frequently.
really tough to actually get to know someone if your relationship is like that. So I don't know how close you guys actually are.
Never met him.
See, I was right.
How many cards do you got?
3?
All right,
3 otter spells.
So I know what spell I'm casting. I'm not sure what the target's going to be. So I could be a crazy person and hit Gerry's second white source, which kind of keeps him off Nissa for a little while.
How dare you?
And
There should be no land destruction involved in these videos.
I don't think we're really going to like participate in killing Gerry's creatures anytime soon. He's probably not going to be willingly sacrificing them to Evil Leap, so that sounds pretty nice. We'll hit that Canopy Vista.
God, I thought we were friends. You have to go and do something like this.
But you don't trust me.
I mean, you're right. I don't trust you when you're incentivized to lie to me.
I'm Bowsering you.
Yeah, you're Bowsering me. All right, I'll sack my Den Protector.
Really?
But you have a 5/7.
Oh, I'm so smart.
It's so big.
It's worked out great. Ooh.
Random order. All right, exile.
You didn't offer for me to cut them.
You're right, I didn't. Done.
Go.
All right, well, I have a very obvious Archangel Avacyn.
No.
Oh man. All right. So I could do some stuff, or I could do the stuff that he knows about. You have 3 cards left.
3
This just doesn't do anything.
Manatee Mentors? Manatary Mentors.
Yep, go ahead. I'm just gonna sit for a little bit here.
Sit on some stuff and some things.
Some business, some happenings.
So I could do this.
Did I get you to 17 life this game, or is that a different game?
No, I'm at 17.
Nice. Doing it.
Are you though?
No.
That's what I thought. All right. So we can cast this for kind of minimal value.
I like that plan.
Or I can just crack my clue and then kind of reevaluate from there. So I think that's going to be the first order of business. I'm going to tap this island and I guess this Yavimaya Coast. Ooh, that's not bad, actually. All right, I'll duress you. Interesting. Well, Gideon's not all that threatening, to be completely honest. But I'm not sure I want to take that Oath of Nissa.
Oath could be anything.
Oath could be a Den Protector, which could be anything. I'm not sure. That being said, just like generating some Knight allies and sacrificing them to Evo Leap, that's pretty scary too. So we'll just take the Gideon. I'm a fool.
Reevaluate?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll take the Oath of Nissa.
Yep.
And I'll play some Sylvan Advocates.
Okay.
Then it'll be your turn.
This is tough. If I had some land destruction, I think I would be in a better spot. You know, I could kill that Quagmire, maybe keep those Advocates 2/3s, but you know, I'm not a jerk. I don't play with land destruction, so whatever.
Just gonna play some Angels.
Yeah, I guess. Trigger.
Hold. No, it's fine, man. Come on, go.
You tell me to hold, I'm gonna hold. Oh.
What does that do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. I'll play Gideon. I will plus Gideon, and then I'll consider sacking Gideon to Evo. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I think that has been a thing that has never happened before.
So it
Never happened before.
It could be any creature where the Oath of Nissa could only be the top 3 creatures. You're just doing this to say that you did it.
What do you want me to do? He just sits there. He just does
It's gonna flip your Avacyn. Are you sure you want to be in that kind of world?
Yes.
Okay. All right, carry on.
Advocate.
Oh, man.
What's up?
Oh, come on.
What's up?
See?
What's up?
I walked you into it.
That one.
This is ridiculous. Is it exiled?
No, just destroy.
It's ETB.
Well, downside is...
Buy Enlightened Setting.
Yeah, the downside is I'm going to get smashed for probably a lot of damage this turn. I'm going to say go. Trigger. She going to flip over.
14 lives.
And I feel like I should just leap away this Ascetic because she is going to die.
So I know the last card is a land. Is that correct?
No.
Is that the unknown?
That was my draw step last turn.
Okay.
Ooh, Hanger Father. All right.
All right.
You took 3.
Yeah, I'm at 14.
Nice.
Oh, wow. That was a great draw. I think. Yeah, that was good. That was real good. All right.
You only have like 17 damage though, right?
Yes, I guess I only have 17 damage. Wait, 6, 11, 15, 19?
Oh yeah, because of these things. 2, 4.
Oh, this is 8. 13,
8,
17,
12,
21?
8?
Did I just kill you?
16, 21. Tilt.
It was the best draw.
It was kill your thing, 8 damage.
But I wanted to...
I'm sorry, man. We can keep playing if you want. You want to go back?
It's fine.
All right, fair.
All right, we're back here for the conclusion of our Versus series, Sultai Control versus Green-White Tokens.
Sultai Control, best deck, NA?
Yeah, probably. I didn't really have any expectations. I thought, like, Evolutionary Leap would be really scary and the games would go super long, and it kind of felt like everyone was getting tempoed out whenever they won.
So, well, we turned the corner really quickly. That's just how it happens. Like, Advocate has a lot to do with that, too. And Leap was good, but it was like Virulent Plague was shutting me down a lot of the time.
Right.
And then you actually just had the stuff that went over the top, and you stupid World Breaker.
World Breaker was incredible.
That just like messed me up a couple times. Just like I can't do anything.
Yeah, it was just like a 3-for-1. Like stopped your Nissa from flipping. Like kind of shut down your Avacyn, made it so you like sacked your DP when it could have been like this incidental attacker.
Yeah, it was just also just like a time walk basically. Like you just end up with this huge threat. So yeah, that card was pretty annoying. Also dealt with a lot of the problematic cards if you actually cared about them. Like you could have just taken out my leap if you wanted to.
Right. Yeah, just like having the option to like you can like exile your Stasis Snare or your Evolutionary Leap or whatever. And yeah, just like hitting your land ended up being pretty awesome there. Yeah, I mean, this deck looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Jaces. It feels difficult to flip. It feels like back when Jace was great, right? You had fetch lands, so you could flip it whenever you wanted to, basically.
On turn 3.
And the spells were also cheap. So you got a lot of benefit by like, playing Jace, playing a 3-drop, flipping it if you wanted to, untapping, and then like playing 2 removal spells.
Right.
And now you're like, I flip it on like turn 4 or 5, like maybe I draw some Evolving Wilds, but then you're like flashing back Ruinous Paths and stuff. So it's like, it doesn't seem like it's great. You certainly didn't need it in any of those games against me.
Yeah. I boarded out maybe too aggressively, to be completely honest.
I think you did. I mean, like, I think the matchup is certainly one where if Jace is in the deck, it should be good in that matchup. But I don't know, man.
Yeah, it kind of worked out. But I mean, like, this deck incorporates a lot of the stuff I like. It has a Dark Petition Seasons Past combo, which is something that you can look to when you're going late, but it's not something you're completely relying on because you have, like, the Sylvan Advocate, Kalidas, Nissa Vastwood Seer package, which gives you some early game. You can back it up with some removal spells, get on the battlefield, just kill your opponent, or whatever.
Yeah, which is kind of the plan for this deck, at least after board. I might just play like a Seasons Pass in my sideboard. I saw someone doing that on Magic Online. Just seems sweet.
And green-white tokens?
Yeah.
That does sound pretty awesome, actually.
I don't know. Like, the stuff like Linvala, I generally like a lot more because it's like this big, like, sweeping effect that, like, also gets you on board. Obviously, they're for, like, slightly different matchups or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe it is too much of, like, a do-nothing, and, like, when you had it, it was just, like, either you exiled all my stuff or, like, oh, I could just kill you this turn instead of casting it, Yeah, so it's like, I don't even know how good it is, but...
It's a kind of weird spot in this matchup because all of your removal, all your interactive stuff actually exiles my things, but... But I don't know, just like play Gideon on 4, make an emblem, buy it back on 6.
Yeah, but you should be doing something with the emblem, right? Like trying to kill them.
Yeah, whatever.
Different goals, I think.
Your 2-drop is Den Protector. That's incredible.
Yeah, no, Den Protector's great.
Yeah, you just go infinite.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, do you think there's any changes you're going to be making to your green white tokens deck, or
not a ton? I was not super high on the Enlightened Ascetic, but. Obviously, if people look, I died that turn. I literally died that turn.
I mean that.
I was in a spot where I had to play Gideon and leap it away, but
had to.
My hand was 2 Gideons.
Sure.
Had to. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll play a second one. Like Angelic Purge is probably a good thing if decks like that are popular. That was what I was playing before, and I think that's just like a better, cleaner solution. Other than that, no, my deck was good. I don't know. I got kind of housed here, but I feel like this is kind of like the nightmare. These are the types of decks that I'm scared of playing against. Like something that goes slightly over the top, something that has like a naturalize for my Evo leaps. Like they know what's up too, like we've been basically like on the same page green-white tokens wise. So you know what I'm trying to do, basically. Right. And my advantage in the open was that my opponents did not know what I was trying to do.
Sure. Well, I don't know.
It's still good. Maybe it's going to be another thing where it's like, okay, they're prepared for one plan. I'll switch it up a little bit, make them prepared for, or have to prepare for a different plan. So, I don't know.
I think maybe like the approach you took in like games 4 and 5, I guess presumably, I don't know if you actually sideboarded differently in game 5, where you kind of like mix your plans, like you had Avacyn's back in your deck. Like
I had just like some more meteor stuff, no plantnesses or anything. Like you had both Advocate and Kalidas that got on board, and it was pretty easy for you to just like control the board and make Nissa not matter. Plus there's Virulent Plague, which just makes that card pretty abysmal anyway. And just had 2 commands, 2 Avacyns, and Ascetic. I think that was
just a little hedging all the way.
I thought about bringing in some Outbursts, man. I thought about it. I was like, this guy is just going to play out all his stuff.
That would just be you being a jerk.
No, you have like 20 creatures in your deck, man. Like it's not that
like
bad.
10.
You got like 20.
Just like 12.
I didn't do the math, but
maybe 13. Point is like, I mean, I think one of the greatest strengths of green-white tokens is you can kind of play multiple games and you're like pretty good at playing every single game all throughout the curve.
Yeah. I mean, if after sideboarding you see that they're like pretty weak against a beatdown plan, just do that.
Yeah.
Just like lower your curve, minus your Nissas, just give them the beatdowns, cast your Den Protectors on 2 if you have to, like clear the blockers away with spot removal and stuff. If they're trying to like really control your early game stuff, like they're trying to like languish you and stuff, it's like, okay, don't mess with that. Don't ever overextend into the languish, just play a longer game. Declaration in Stone, like their Cletus or Sylvan Advocate or whatever, make sure they don't get any traction, and then they'll just eventually lose to your Evil Leap.
Yep. And the fact that you have the flexibility to, whether you're on the play or the draw, whether to get more aggressive or more defensive with Nissa Vastwood's here, Planar Outburst is the card that you've been using lately.
Yep.
Yeah, the flexibility is awesome. That's why maybe it's still the best deck in the format.
Oh, no, it is. It is.
Straight up. Sultai Control.
Second best.
Second best. Okay. Well, I think that's it for us. Next week, you can join us on the SG Tour in Orlando, Florida. I know, I'm not even going to ask Gerry if he wants to go to Disney World.
No,
I don't.
No one ever took me to Disney World when I was a kid.
I've only been like as a small child to where I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
So I'm interested.
I don't know. I want to go to Giordano's. That's where I want to go.
The pizza place?
Yeah, dude, they have one in Orlando.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah. I like walked out of my hotel once. I was like, what is that? And it was like a mirage, you know? I was just like traveling all day. I was like, am I seeing
the
things?
Mecca pizza right there.
Well, I don't know. The people who are from Chicago would say like Pequod's or whatever is like the better pizza. I've never actually had it. I like Giordano's. I'm not saying it's the best one, but
it's
I
like
it.
the stereotypically best Chicago pizza, right?
Stereotypical, yeah.
Okay.
I think there are the other ones that people who are actual Chicagoans.
The tourist trap best pizza.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So might as well put it in Orlando,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like, perfect place for it. It all made sense once I sat down.
So that's your motivation for going to the Open?
Well, and to just play green white and beat some people. I mean,
all right, reasonable enough.
But yeah, pizza mostly.
You got to get to the heart of the issue. But Cedric Phillips, Craig Crimples are going to be commentating there. Craig's going to maybe, decide not to win the tournament and instead just commentate one instead. But
yeah. And he can just, talk about how all the other players are winning the tournament instead, as he does. He is quite good. Cedric Phillips has been playing a decent amount lately, too.
I know, right?
He played Grand Prix Minneapolis, went 12-3, played SCG Atlanta, went 11-4.
Got embossed a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, I feel weird calling myself an unboss, but at the same time, like...
Tom, the Ross boss.
Well, I mean... Okay, fine. It wasn't me. Yeah, Tom and boss me for sure. But yeah, like both of those guys know what's up with Standard. Even more so than they normally do, and they've just been killing it. So I really like seeing commentary when people are like in tune and like they know really what's going on. It's awesome.
Well, it's sweet. Like if they were in the trenches like a week or two before, and then now they're talking about it.
Yep.
There's no better experience than actually getting to play 15, 30, 45 rounds of Magic like they have.
Yeah, for sure.
So. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Join us in Orlando, Florida, or watch at home on the SG Tour. And yeah, that's it for us.
Well, we'll be back next week.
Next week. This is exciting. Thanks for watching, guys.
This is awkward.